That's right. I hate dolphins. Like, don't get the wrong idea. If I'm going along in a boat, doing my boat thing, there's fucking like dolphins jumping up alongside, which has happened to me before. That's fine. That's a great experience. That's something I'll tell people about. But if I'm fucking like swimming and like a pod of dolphins show up, I'm out of there, man. You tell me that like a pod of dolphins are hanging around where I'm swimming and I'll evaporate into air. I will disappear. I will break the sound barrier getting the fuck out of that water. The water itself will split with the amount of speed of which I exit that water. Now I'm sure the Karens amongst you are like, well, you know, it's romantic to swim with dolphins. Yes, you're correct. It is romantic to swim with dolphins. For you and for the dolphin. In fact, I'd say the dolphin is, pretty chuffed that they get to swim with those hairless apes that hang around on the shore. They may even get a little experiment too. Now, you may be wondering where I'm going with this. What the hell am I talking about? Or you already know and you're just here to see me bash dolphins. One of the two. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, allow me to take you on a journey by National Geographic Wild called Promiscuous Dolphins, World's Weirdest. Now, I've known about dolphins' behavior for a while now, but it's only now that I've really decided to look into it for some reason. It's just never happened before. And what I found, it doesn't sit well. Let me expose you to this as to give you a different perspective on the clickety little sing-song creatures that jump around in the ocean. Let us begin.
There is a new menace in the water.
They're straight menace. Dolphins, they're a straight menace.
Not this. Or this.
What was that? What was that? No, what was that thing?
Not this.
I have no idea what that was.
Not this. Or this.
Yeah, you see that shark? I'd rather swim with that shark. I would kiss that shark. I would climb in that shark's mouth. Before I went swimming with dolphins. Let us continue.
This. That's right. The dolphin.
Look how they've got this like happy music playing. The dolphin jumps up in the air. Wait till you hear this.
Specifically, the bottlenose dolphin.
What is with the sexy music? I don't want sexy music playing while watching dolphins have sex. I'm sorry. I don't want that. I don't need that experience.
Dolphins are friendly creatures, a little too friendly. Like humans, dolphins have sex for reasons other than making babies. It can be used to promote social bonds between pod members, or to scare the living daylights out of anything swimming nearby. Males will even stoop to assaulting an underage female calf.
I always felt that it would be a weird job to be a National Geographic, editor, you know what I mean? You've got to, choose the correct music to, put over, the events taking place. And, it's your job to make it more exciting with the music, right? That's your job. In so many situations when you're watching a documentary, it comes across as super tasteless. We're currently watching an underage dolphin get raped by two males, and they're playing dramatic music over it. Yeah, I get it. It helps the documentary more exciting. But what kind of job would that be? I've seen it documentaries based off humans as well. There's some guy dying on screen and they're really dying on screen, starving to death. And they're playing sad music over the top of it. What kind of psychopaths have they got working down there? I wonder if they feel good going home in the afternoons. Hell yeah! I put sad music over a real person dying today. Talk about that. They're probably on completely different levels of desensitization, right? Levels that we can't even imagine. Don't get me wrong, it makes the documentary more interesting. But it'd be a weird job, man.
Other dolphins intervene, and the calf escapes.
Chad dolphins. Those dolphins are chads. They're the real ones, okay? I'd swim with those dolphins. I'd swim with the homie dolphins.
But interest isn't limited to the opposite sex. Here, two bottlenose males harass a male spotted dolphin.
Why are they playing... They were playing kind of dramatic music over, like, the raping of the underage dolphin. But now there's like male dolphins playing. It's like scary music. Yo, Grid from the future here, just dropping in to say I meant to say fucking here, not playing. The reason I specified that is so you understand the context of what I say in the future. Chill out, National Geographic. What you trying to say?
Even when sex is for breeding, there's still hanky-panky.
I don't think enough people say hanky-panky anymore. I'm being real with you. I think it's an underrated classic, you know what I mean? I think more people need to say hanky-panky when referencing sex. Hey, Mom and Dad! What were you doing? Hanky-panky, son.
Dolphins are promiscuous. Females mate with many males to ensure the best possible match.
Damn, the music's really going hard now.
Wanting to limit the female's choices to themselves will kidnap females to keep them away from the competition.
There's this place in Australia, right, where you can pay money to go swimming with dolphins. Hell yeah! I want my children swimming with the rapist kidnappers. I want them swimming with the self-aware rapist kidnappers.
Some dolphins even become sex pirates.
Yeah, I really want my children swimming with dolphins. It's such a romantic and exciting experience.
They organize into gangs of a dozen or so males and their captive harem.
Yes, dolphins! I love dolphins!
Then sail the high seas in search of new females to seize and plunder. Here, two males work as a team. One male guards the kidnapped female, while the other male hunts.
Yes! I want to swim with dolphins!
Then the two males switch roles when the other gets hungry.
Now, some of the idiots amongst you are going to go, but they'd never have any interest in humans. I want to introduce the lady who had sex with dolphins.
But something else was affecting her work with Peter.
You're goddamn right it was. Also, I realised the dolphin's name is Peter in this documentary. But like, it just sort of reminds me of Peter, like the company. I feel like they'd be responsible for something like this.
They have sexual urges. I'm sure Peter had plenty of thoughts along those lines.
Peter liked to be with me.
Hell yeah! I want my children swimming with dolphins!
He would rub himself on my knee or my foot or my hand or whatever, and I allowed that. I wasn't uncomfortable with that, as long as it wasn't too rough.
Now, I want to make clear that I don't think this woman was remotely a zoophile. She makes it pretty much blindly obvious in this documentary. She was not into it. But you know, that doesn't change the fact that this dolphin was into it. That's the reference to the romance joke I made at the beginning of this episode.
Peter had caused Margaret some minor injuries on her legs and stuff.
It injured her. It was so fucking horny that it physically injured her. Man, I want my children swimming with dolphins!
Pushing like an obsessed suitor.
I love the overwording they're doing in this. They're like, oh yes, the dolphin was... Oh, come on, brain. The dolphin was rubbing against her in a suggestive and possibly sexual manner. They're not going, oh yeah, the dolphin was rubbing its dick on her thighs.
In the beginning, when he would get rambunctious and have this need, I would put him on the elevator.
Put him in the blender. Hey yo, I hate Peter. Peter the dolphin can... I hate him. Look at this fucking dolphin. I'm glad he committed suicide after she left.
And say, you go play with the girls for a day.
But as Peter's urges grew more frequent, the process of transporting him...
Is there like... No, it looks fine. I don't know. It's just from my angle, the camera looks really dark. But it's not. It's fine. I think it's about the same. I think, hopefully. Alright, the camera was fine. It was just the way the light was catching it. It made it look dark. It's all good. Let's continue.
But as Peter's urges grew more frequent, the process of transporting him down to the 2 female dolphins to satisfy him proved disruptive.
Bro had 2 dolphins. Bro had 2 dolphin bitches. And he wanted the human. Bro, this dolphin sucks, man! I hate this dolphin!
And Margaret felt the best way of focusing his mind back on the lessons was to relieve his desires herself manually.
I feel like there could have been a few more options to go for before going, fuck it, I'll let the dolphin have sex with me.
It was just easier to incorporate that and let it happen.
See, this is what I mean. She, as I said, I don't think she's remotely a zoophile. She looks like a completely respectable woman of science. And I hate that the internet has turned her into a villain in some way. But like, that dolphin, man. We should be cancelling that dolphin, not the woman, because the dolphin knew what it was doing. And he was doing it for pleasure, while she did it for science. This fucking dolphin is a monster. I hate this dolphin.
It was very precious. It was very gentle. Peter was right there. He knew that I was right there. Again, it was sexual on his part. It was not sexual on mine. Sensuous, perhaps.
Why is she giving me details? I don't want details. Yeah, so this is what it was like to have sex with a dolphin.
We've just become part of what was going on, like an itch. Just get rid of that. We'll scratch it and we'll be done. Move on. And that's really all it was. I was there to get to know Peter. That was part of Peter.
It was great that she wasn't going to be damaged by that, but as a veterinarian, I wondered about poor Peter.
Poor Peter. Oh, poor Peter. Oh, poor Peter. Poor rapey Peter. Poor fucking horny Peter. Oh, man. I feel so sorry for Peter.
This dolphin was madly in love with her.
This is actually true. I think dolphins can actually fall in love with humans. Why are we interrupting? Why are we messing with the ocean? Let's just stay away from it.
Margaret and Peter's relationship was continuing to deepen.
Anyway, from what I know about this story, right, the dolphin committed suicide afterwards, after she left. Oh man, that's so sad. Oh, dude, the dolphin died. Oh no! Anyway, in conclusion, this is why I hate dolphins. Now, I'm sure there's other reasons to despise these creatures with like living passion, but those are my highlights. Those are my personal highlights as to why I hate them. Hashtag I hate dolphins. Fuck them. I hate them so much.
You're looking for that white night to shower you in bright lights. Provide you happy end, but that's not me. Moonlight under dark skies, still find comfort at night. I could fall for you and leave before this.